Good morning friends. Today we are going to talk about MHC molecules. So what are these MHC molecules? MHC, they mediate the recognition of infected tumor or foreign cells by T lymphocytes. For example, you have this T lymphocyte and this T lymphocyte will recognize the infected cell. For example, this is the cell which is infected, and with the help of MHC protein, it will express its antigen here, and this antigen will be identified by this T cells. So this can be cancerous cells also, infected cells also, or normal cells also. So these kind of cells, they are identified by these T lymphocytes. Number one. Number two, MHC is coded by immunoregulatory genes. So all the MHC molecules, they are coded by immunoregulatory genes, which is called as MHC complex. Number three, MHC is central to understanding both the phenomena and mechanism of immune recognitions. So MHC is very important to study both the mechanism and the phenomena of immune recognition. Next point is, MHC plays a crucial role in defense of host against bacterial and viral pathogens and recognition of it. For example, if there is some virus, suppose this is your virus, this virus will infect this cell, and this viral protein will be taken by MHC and it will be expressed on the cellular surface. So in this way, MHC plays a crucial role in defense of host against bacterial and viral pathogens, because it will present these viral peptides or bacterial peptides with the help of MHC to the T cell. So this is the central role of the MHC molecule. Now, story of MHC is incomplete, not because of our database is incomplete, but because the pathogens with which both the adaptive and immune system wrestle continue to change. For example, COVID-19. Now, this story of MHC is incomplete, it says, not because our database is incomplete, but because there are new kind of viruses and bacteria are coming into play. So for all those changes, MHC also keeps on changing. For example, now we have pandemic of COVID-19. It's a new virus which has not been seen by our immune system. So its recognition by MHC is a different mechanism. It follows a different mechanism. So just next point is that these MHC families or MHC molecules, MHC complex, it is very dynamic. It is very dynamic. For example, we have human families. Human families contract, they expand, and they adapt to the environment. In a similar way, MHC families also expand, contract, and adapt to the environment. So it is a kind of dynamic molecule. MHC molecule is very dynamic because it will present the peptides, foreign peptides or the self peptides to the T cells or to the NK cells or to the NKT cells. And these peptides, only particular peptides will join with a particular type of MHC molecule. So it differs from organism to organism. So there is great amount of diversity of this MHC molecules. There is great diversity and there is polymorphism of MHC molecule. Now, next point is, MHC molecules are not static receptor that barely bind other set of receptors. So MHC molecules are very dynamic. They are not static. MHC molecules are receptors that govern interaction with membrane expressed molecules on crucial cells of innate and adaptive immune system, the initiation, perpetuation and regulation of cellular activation in response to infection and neoplasia. For example, this is a cancerous cell. Cancerous cell will express its antigen, and that will be identified by the T cells, and there will be a mounting of immune response. MHC molecules are structurally and conformationally dynamic in nature. So MHC molecules modulate their structure by incorporating peptides which are derived from degraded cells and foreign proteins expressed on the same cells. So MHC will either present the self peptides or the foreign peptides to the T cells. It has both the functions. For example, MHC2 will present the foreign peptide, and MHC1 will present the self peptide. Next point is proteins from virus and other cellular pathogens affect the nature and efficiency of MHC cell surface expression. Now there are not all kind of peptides which will bind to the MHC molecules. There are some peptides which will be more efficient to binding the MHC molecules. So type of peptide molecules also decide that what kind of MHC molecule it will bind. So there are some MHC molecules are more efficient to bind to a particular peptide. Molecules, next point is molecules encoded by MHC complex represents microcosm of complex molecular, cellular and organismic biology. Next point, molecules of MHC encoded complex interact with other molecules both during the biosynthesis and intracellular trafficking. Now within the cell, what is happening? This is your cell. In cell, what is happening? That there are new molecules which are being synthesized, and these new molecules which are synthesized, they will interact with the MHC molecules, and there are certain molecules which are moving within the cell. There are certain molecules which are moving within the cell. They are doing intracellular trafficking. So such type of molecules also bind to the MHC molecule. They are poised. Next point is they are poised at cell surface as ligands for specific molecules on T cells and NK cells. They control the response of these immunoeffectors. So as I told earlier, these MHC molecules are a particular type of receptors which will bind to the receptors on the T cells. They will act as a ligands to bind to the receptor on the T cell. So next point is there are some viruses which have stolen the MHC genes, and they work as immunoevasion molecules that bind to NK cell receptors, allowing their escape from immune system. Now what has happened is that there are certain viruses, and these viruses have stolen the MHC genes, and these viruses express some molecules, and these molecules go and bind to the T cells, and this produces dysregulation of immune response. Next point is there are such molecules, the molecules which are coded by viruses which have stolen the MHC genes. Such viruses can counteract the expression of MHC. Next point is earlier it was thought that MHC encoded molecules are uniquely involved as recognition elements for T cells. It is now overwhelmingly clear that MHC molecules interact with receptors present on NK cells. So earlier it was believed that MHC molecules only interact with the T cells, but now it is proved that they also interact with the NK cells. So MHC is a set of linked genes. It is present on chromosome 6 of human, chromosome 17 of mouse, chromosome 6 of human, chromosome 17 of mouse, chromosome 6 of human, chromosome 17 of the mouse. MHC plays role in resistance to infection. MHC controls immune responsiveness. transplantation phenomena is also controlled by MHC recognition. So these MHC molecules are cell surface receptors that bind antigen fragments and display them to various cells of immune system. So these MHC molecules, they bind to antigen and they present these antigens to 4 kind of cells. Number 1 is alpha beta T cells, gamma delta T cells, NK T cells and NK cells. So these are 4 types of cells on which the antigen is presented by the MHC molecule. So there are some molecules similar to MHC molecules but are not coded by MHC gene complex. They are present and expressed on particular subsets of somatic cells, some tumors and cells of placenta. So now there are certain molecules which are similar to MHC molecules and they are expressed on surface of somatic cells, some tumors and cells of the placenta. And the last point is MHC was earlier studied as domain of genetics and cellular immunology, but now it has made transition to molecular mechanisms. Thank you.